that's a lot of what happens that I see like in the cosplay community is that like people get dinged or like harassed, I guess is the best way I can say it, because they don't look exactly like the character, or they're not like quote unquote true to form, and it's not about that.
Yeah, it's like, is that what you want from the things that you enjoy, is for them to be this one exact thing forever?
Yeah.
Like, expression is important.
I would like if we wanted to all be perfect, like we would all join the cosplay contest. Like we're here to throw on a bunk wig and have a good time and get a headache. Like
I'm a grown man here to dress like a little boy, and that's okay.
And that's okay. Coming to you from Crunchyroll HQ, this is the Anime Effect, where each week we bring you interviews from amazing people from across the world of anime, from directors to actors, artists, and more, to discuss their work and their anime favorites. It's pop culture with an anime lens.
I'm your host, Nick Friedman.
It's your boy, LeAlec Murray.
Patient Leah President. And today, wow, I'm so out of conniption. We are here to see just how powerful, once again, the effect of anime really is.
All right, y'all. I say this every week, but we got another Hooper this week. It's just a thing I do now. All right, this week, we get to welcome a multifaceted talent. She's an actor, cosplayer, comic book artist, and of course, an anime fan. And she joined your boy last year for the Blurred panel at Anime Expo, which we're going to talk about here in a sec, just a little bit more if you guys didn't get a chance to go. Welcome to the Anime Effect, Kiera Please.
Wow, you make me sound so fancy.
I'm working on my wrestler announcer bit, so here's.
I love that. I just went to WrestleMania for the first time.
Oh,
and
hell
you're
yeah.
killing it. Yeah,
it's an experience. I've been twice. It's an experience.
Oh, that's the show.
That's the show. Here we go. We're done.
Lee's talking about wrestling. We gotta go.
All right.
I'm so geeked to have you on. I was like hyping her up off camera, but I'm a genuine fan. Like, I've followed her for years. She is so creative and wonderful, and like, I'm so excited.
Yeah,
don't do this, girl. You're gonna make me blush. I'm already.
I think it's already started. I think it just happened pre-tape, and it's just continuing.
I can't smile this much. My cheeks will explode. Stop.
All right. So, like we have to do with every single guest that comes on the show, we have to know, what was your gateway anime?
Okay, well, can this be a long sentence?
It could be a long sentence. It could be a multi-answer.
Run-on's welcome.
A haiku.
Yeah,
a limerick of sorts.
I love a good sentence without commas. So, okay, listen. So, I grew up obviously watching like Pokemon and Sailor Moon, but that wasn't like technically what like hooked me in, even though I love them and they're amazing and like definitely ran through my childhood. Weirdly enough, it was Future Diary, which I feel like no one.
Oh.
Yeah, see, that's the reaction I get. I feel like no one ever like says that. But there's this guy, Tevin, that like grew up with me, and he was like a lover of anime and showed me all these like weird, obscure animes. And Future Diary was one of them. And that's the one where I was like, oh, I'm like gonna be into this now. I don't know why. I think it was just so dark and twisted, and I really like traumatic things for some reason. And that's what got me like in a rabbit hole, like for real.
Bonding through trauma is what it sounded like.
Yeah.
I mean,
I remember this. Like, you just pulled it from the recesses of my mind.
Yeah, like no one talks about Future Diary, and I'm like, I feel like it was fun. Well, it wasn't. Fun is fun watching. I don't know if it was fun for them, but
it was fun.
No, yeah, we love a battle royale. We love.
Yeah.
For
so
sure.
that's the one that actually got me kind of really started for real. Mm-hmm.
That is the first time we've heard Future Diary.
That is
anime on the show.
Wow.
Look
I
at
love
you.
when it's a
First
new one.
mention. Yeah.
Thank you. I love to
Doesn't
be
happen
unique.
often. So where are you now? Where's your anime at right now?
Oh, where am I now? I was about to say LA.
Yeah, I was like location. I was like, we don't usually dox people on the
We
show.
don't.
I'm on Earth. Where am I now? I just recently watched Sakamoto Days for the first time.
Ooh.
So
Sakamoto
that was pretty interesting. I was like low-key fiending for like a very quick, short, funky kind of like quirky anime. And I wanted to check it out. And I think that was my last one I just got into. I think I'm going to start a few more. I don't know if I haven't watched Dandadan yet, but I'm going to start that.
Man.
Yeah.
So good.
It's so good.
It's
Yeah.
incredible.
I decided that I was like, okay, I'm going to officially like lock into that as well.
There you go.
Yeah.
Probably a good time too, because the hype is like kind of died down a little bit.
Yeah. Also, like the pacing of those first, because it's 12 episodes so far, right?
Yeah.
That the pacing is really like it fits what you were just describing, wanting pretty
like
intensely.
something tight knit, but also like you can get into it and like still like live your life. I'm a little okay. Listen, don't hate me. I have started One Piece, but it's gonna take my life.
It's gonna take some time. Me and Nick are in the same position. It's gonna take some time. You just watch it, whatever.
Yeah,
I'm just like, eventually I'll get through it all.
Right.
Just remind yourself, like once you hit that first 100, like you're gonna finish it.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Yeah, I'm like in the 350
yeah,
range.
I'm in 380, and
I love
it's
that.
Yeah, remember when we used to have a regular One Piece check-in? We
And
don't
then
do
he had a
that
kid.
anymore.
I did have a kid. I talked a big game about like watching a lot of anime when my kid was really little, and instead I just like dissociated and stared at the
Watching
wall in the
Bluey.
dark.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
basically. Yeah.
You just have to wait till the end of your life. I'm like, so where are you at now? Like,
So we brought it up earlier, and we got to talk about the Blurred panel. So for me, like it was super duper special to be able to do something like this, especially at Anime Expo, especially because you're starting to see a lot more Black fans kind of come into anime and actually be more welcomed by it, but then also finding community. So for the panel, like what was that experience like for you? And then also, what is it meant for you to be able to represent being a Black fan in the space as a Black creator?
yeah, I think, well, the panel one was really fun, and I appreciate you doing it in the first place. But I think like from starting out, like I feel like blurs have been in this space forever, but it hasn't always been shown in that way, and like not in mainstream media where like people like actively know. So it's been very beautiful to see it blossom throughout the years, and now it's kind of like at the forefront where people don't feel weird to talk about it, and people who may have hid those interests before are now able to like openly speak about it, openly talk about it, openly cosplay about it, openly just make stuff within that world. So I think that was just like a beautiful, like it felt like a flower. Like the seed was always there, but I think seeing it at Anime Expo, which is like one of the biggest, craziest, chaotic cons, that's so much fun, but seeing it represented in that space where like hey, we are here, and like putting our staple here, putting our like staff here, and showing people like, hey, we are included in this community, and also seeing people so happily accepting of people of color being a part of the community and talking about it. And like I feel like we put our little spin on things. Like I don't know, I feel like we have a type of sauce.
We do
That when we talk about these things, you can hear the passion, and I feel like that with so many different communities. But like because I am Black, so it's really
what? Last time I checked, anyway.
Because I am Black, it is. I think it's sometimes it's just. I mean, not sometimes. It's always nice to see yourself represented and just feeling connected in that way. And I think just me being able to be a part of it was just. I don't know. I felt like heartwarmed because I'm like, really, me? And I know I've been in the space for a while, but still, like sometimes you don't necessarily feel as seen as you think you are, or like I don't know, sometimes it's like an imposter thing. So like being able to speak with fellow people within that realm and also be included and being seen in that way where I uplift in the community in some type of way just felt so like beautiful, and it felt like safe and seen and like comforting, and also just like it was so cute. Like humans sometimes are so cute to see them like fan out about things, especially people who look like me, and I just it just made me smile the whole way through. So like I'm just like grateful and happy, but also I'm like, hell yeah, about time.
For real.
I think that was the biggest impact for me too, is that like, you know, we had a lot of people that came up to us like after the panel, and they had that exact same sentiment, is that, you know, I feel seen, like I love that you guys were able to do this. Like it was, you know, something that we didn't think that would be for us that would show up at Expo like this. And it was, such a great experience. So if we ever get the chance to do it again, would definitely love to. But also shout out to Jamal Williams, who
friend of the show,
who was on the
He's
panel.
Awesome. He's awesome. Man. I was talking about him the other day, actually, with a friend about Anime Expo. I was like, he popping up again?
He probably is. I mean, you never know what that man is going to be. Speaking of Expo, are we expecting to see you at Expo 25?
Guess what? Yes, you will. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. I may be doing something. I can't tell you just yet. But maybe your girl might be doing something real cool.
Tad bit.
I'm excited.
A little bit of exclusive.
Well, we will be there.
I'll be watching. Yeah.
I think this is the first time we mentioned it on
too,
the show. I said we.
Yeah.
That includes you.
We.
We're going to be there.
1, 2, 3.
It's no secret that JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is one of your favorite anime.
Yeah, I love them a lot.
All of those guys.
Every single one of them.
The fellas.
Guys and gals.
The boys.
And we talk about JoJo's quite a bit on this show. But
naturally.
we have to know which part is your favorite.
That's like pitting children against each other.
It is. That's exactly what we're asking you to do.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
The other ones are going to foster care. Decide quick.
Whoa.
That's so dark.
Okay. So like I was fan. Which part was with Mista and Bucciarati and Narancia? Like that was Golden. Yeah, I did love them, but that's because I do like a good gangster story. Like I do love that vibe. And I do love but now I'm thinking of Old Man Joseph.
Problematic old man Joseph.
Problematic old man Joseph.
Buff old man.
Like I do think. Okay, I would say that probably that one. Probably that one. That might have been one of my favorites. I did like the poses and the outfits and just like the characters in that one a lot. So I say that really unsettlingly because I do love all my children.
Yeah, Golden Wind, like I think it goes places like in JoJo. Like I think like
it's the longest part so far, right? Like 40 episodes, something like that. I'm
trying to either that or
Stardust,
Stone Ocean, because I think Stone Ocean was pretty long. I think we peaked with JoJo when we started seeing them like in fashion magazines. Yeah, and then a lot of the characters that we saw were from Golden Wind, and I'm like,
yeah, like the inspiration was really fun. It was really fun from that part. And I feel like a lot of mainstream like music artists and stuff were like kind of like getting a lot of inspiration from the outfits and like their poses. And I was like, did we make a cultural phenomenon? I was part of it.
Yes.
Well, we can still go up because you know what?
You're right.
Steel Ball Run.
Yes.
Steel Ball Run.
Right.
All right. 0 to 1,000. How excited are you for Steel Ball Run?
I mean, don't give me the option to go above 1,000 because I'll just say 3,000. Over 9,000.
No, that's not the rules. The rules. It's only 1,000.
Over 9,000. I'm very excited. I'm very excited.
Well, we can't wait to see the cosplay that comes out of that as well, because we do have to talk about your cosplay. You've cosplayed as the nation's sweetheart, Rengoku.
The nation or all nations?
All nations.
One nation.
One nation under Rengoku. Of course, Todoroki from MHA.
Best boy.
And you also stunted on the Who's with the Lorax.
My favorite anime character is
You were giving those Who's what's what.
I had to speak for the trees because
someone
is standing up for them, you know?
Exactly. In this climate,
it's too controversial these days to speak for the trees.
It is.
So it's important when we do.
One time for the environment.
Which obviously Lorax, one of the top favorites. So what do you love about cosplay, and what anime characters do you still have on your cosplay to-do list?
Ooh, there's a hit list.
Leah, that's a good question.
Good. Okay, so I think cosplay in general, I think when I started, I was like not in the best mental space. I was in a new area in Georgia and I didn't have really many friends and like I didn't really have many hobbies. And that's when I really kind of discovered the capacity in which cosplay exists outside of me, like just in the world, and like finding out about cons and like different people on the internet. And I think it helped me like find my voice a little bit, just like in myself through these characters. It helped me find my individuality as far as just like who I was as a person, and also connect with these characters in different ways. Cause I feel like sometimes when you cosplay the characters and you're going to these conventions or doing videos, you kind of embody like some of who they are. And sometimes it's like things you want to embody about yourself. Like maybe you do want to be more confident or more outspoken or more brave or just more of who you think you are as a person, but sometimes you do get a little bit scared. And I feel like it kind of felt like putting on a superhero suit. And I think that's one of the beauties of cosplays is like you still are yourself, but you can be more of yourself. And also like just having this connection with someone who's like this fictional character that you see in yourself is sometimes like I feel like more impactful in certain ways than real life characters, because like there's like this suspended disbelief. Like you can kind of like elevate yourself outside of yourself because it is fictional. You don't have to be grounded in reality so much. And I think that allows you to like become more of yourself in certain ways. And it's just a beautiful medium, and just seeing like so many different renditions of how people choose to showcase a character. It doesn't have to be exactly how you see it. And then you realize how many different variations a character could exist in a multiverse. That's what I look at. I'm like, this could be so many different ways how this have come out and relate to people in so many different ways. And that's like what I really do love about cosplay a lot. It's just,
I love that.
I love that too.
It makes me want to cosplay more.
Yeah, cosplay is one of my favorite things about our community, to be honest.
Really?
Yes,
yeah.
of course. I want to know, like, are there any tips that you wish someone had told you when you first started cosplaying?
Oh, yes. Also, I think to answer your second question, I think I want to cosplay Patty and Liz from Soul Eater.
Oh, okay.
I think
with who?
My friend Eleanor Snitchery. I think we really want to do that. I don't know. We'll see. I think we've been like chatting about it and wondering if like, should we do it? But I think the thing that I wish people told me more of is that it's okay to not be good. Like it's okay to not know how to sew or know how to build, and like you can always learn, and if you don't, that's okay too. You can always do different types of characters that are a little bit more simple, like Tina from Bob's Burgers or something like that. I feel like sometimes on the internet you see like the bar set so high with different builds and accuracy, but you don't always have to be like that. Cosplay in itself is just supposed to be fun and fulfilling to you. And whatever that looks like for you is valid. So if that looks like putting on a t-shirt and some jeans to cosplay a character, cool. If that looks like I'm going to learn how to do the most extensive build of all time and go through all these YouTube tutorials, that's also valid. But there's not one way to do it. And all ways are good ways. And I think I would get intimidated a lot, like in the beginning, because I was like, well, I'm not going to look just like the character. And that's not the point of cosplay.
I'm so glad you brought that up, because that's a lot of what happens that I see like in the cosplay community, is that like people get dinged or like harassed, I guess is the best way I can say it, because they don't look exactly like the character, or they're not like quote unquote true to form. And it's not about that.
Yeah, it's like, is that what you want from the things that you enjoy, is for them to be this one exact thing forever?
Yeah.
Like, expression is important.
I would like if we wanted to all be perfect, like we would all join the cosplay contest. Like we're here to throw on a bunk wig and have a good time and get a headache. Like
I'm a grown man here to dress like a little boy, and that's okay.
And that's okay.
Like, what do you mean it's on the wrong side? I'm sorry, I'm tired and it's sweaty out here. Like
my feet hurt. Like
I want to do nerdy things with my friends. That's
exactly.
Also, you brought up like the multiverse concept. Like those are some of the coolest cosplays that you see when you're at a con.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Especially like the mashups that people do with a lot of different characters. I think it's the coolest thing to reimagine a character, because I feel like that also shows like how much the creator of said character has inspired many people to show like, wow, like I can build off of this creativity and start making my own creativity. And then you never know where that's going to go into creating your own characters. And like, I feel like it can spiral and domino to so much more. And I feel like when you just get fine tuned to only do it one way, like that's just limits the ability for like what can be possible.
And that's why I've always loved the Miku fandom too.
Oh yeah,
it's
man.
like there's like 100,000 different Mikus, and you can really just take that character and put your own style into it.
It's the Spider-Verse, but anime-verse.
I mean,
exactly.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Did you say Miku Pro Skater?
I said Hatsune Miku Pro Skater. Yeah.
I love
Hatsune Miku's American Wasteland.
Hell
Do you have a favorite Miku?
Yeah, the one I just made up.
Okay. Do you have a favorite Miku?
I don't think I'm well versed.
Are you going to say Brazilian Miku?
I don't know. I think.
Is there a spider Miku? Is there a spider?
I kind of like the
Probably.
Halloween version Mikus. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
There's a good set of figures
Oh,
of them
any
that came out.
cyberpunk Miku is.
Oh,
I like any
yes.
cyberpunk Miku.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite Miku?
I don't know. Like, why are you making me pit all my children against each other? That's crazy.
Rank them 1 to 10 in order.
Everything else is going up for adoption.
But when you said cyberpunk, I was like, wait a minute. That's valid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm not well versed enough in the Miku to have a favorite here. So.
Into the Miku verse.
I'm not in the
Of
Miku
course,
verse
like
enough.
Sakura Miku is always like a second to me.
I can't know how to talk anymore about Hatsune Miku.
Okay. We got some fake Miku fans in the chat.
So we're talking about takes on a lot of different characters.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to pivot into a game about dating a lot of different
Oh my god.
characters. But they're things as characters. I'm doing a segue, a transition right now.
Yeah.
Obviously, we've talked about it on the show a million times. We are really excited for Date Everything
The game.
because we get to date everything in it, presumably.
Presumably.
I mean, a lot of folks who have been on this show are in this game, yourself included. You play Prissy Plastique.
How do you know that?
It says it right here in the
You do
script.
your research. Oh my God, you do your research. Whoa, chat, is this real? I didn't know they knew this. This is cool.
Chat.
Nardwar.
Yeah, I'm Nardwar. So can you tell us a little bit about your character, but also, did you have a say in what your character would be?
I had no say in what my character would be. They confronted me about potentially being in the game. They were like, hey, we have this character that we feel like would be like really cool for you to do. And I was like, yeah, sure. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother. I didn't really know much prior. And then when I went in and I saw the character Prissy, I was like, yeah, that's valid.
Yeah,
like,
makes sense.
It's reminiscent of my energy. She's like, I won't give too much, but she's like a very natural, kind of quirky, high energy person. Kind of gets an attitude and aggressive if you're not nice to her. Very much like chaotic, a little bit energy, but like still very grounded in her appearance and what kind of thing you will be dating.
Yeah, what is she?
If I remember correctly, because we recorded our lines a little bit ago, I might be a plastic plant and like I want you to date me and I'm trying to get you to date me because I want to become a real plant. I want to become a real boy.
Oh, it's like a pumpkin situation from Cinderella.
Yeah, so I'm
the
like,
pumpkin were
annoying
sentient.
Yes, you're right. Actually, the pumpkin is a bad example because
the pumpkin stays.
So like maybe like the tea cup. Remember from Beauty and the Beast?
Okay, now you're switching.
Oh, you're right.
It's Chip.
Don't look at me. I'm embarrassed.
Chip the teacup is who you're talking about.
So we have to ask you a question because we asked.
I'm a plant. I'm a plant that wants to be a real plant and that you date. You gotta water me.
Help me thrive
with conversation.
We asked Matthew Mercer when he was on the show this question, and we're going to ask you this question, but with additional options because, like I said, a number of people who have been on the show are in this game. Who do you think players will find more dateable? Your potted plant, Matthew Mercer's 20-sided die, a D20 chance, Troy Baker's treadmill, Neil Newbon's clothes dryer, Bryce Pappenbrook's timepiece,
oh my god,
or Adam MacArthur's trash can.
Okay,
I
clearly
love that he's a trash can.
it's prissy plastic. I don't.
Then why'd you make me say all the other names?
I'm sorry. And my character design goes crazy. They did their thing. A die against me, a plant that can grow and thrive. That's Prissy's energy, low-key.
Yeah. Talk about inner growth.
I think y'all should date me. Choose me.
Love
me.
So good.
I will die without y'all watering me. So like they won't die if you don't take the trash out. They'll get bigger.
Do you think we could get a retroactive check from the Date Everything team for promoting the game so much?
it so hard?
Yeah,
I'm definitely going to be playing it. So on top of this, I'm going to be giving them money.
Okay, here's the deal. Let us play a podcast in the game. And we will continue to promote your game for free.
I think they're past that.
I don't know. We'll do pickups. It's fine.
We'd have to be in the sequel.
We'll fix it in post.
All right. We are dangerously out of time.
It scared the out of me.
The burp.
So, Kiera, before we let you go, is there anything you want to tease for our listeners outside of whatever your secret AX project is?
Or that.
Or that.
Is there anything that I would like to tell the audience? Yes. So don't laugh at me.
Yes.
So there actually is a pilot that I'm going to be a part of, an animation pilot that was done in Unreal Mobile. Unreal Engine. I said mobile. And I play like this really cool alien girl. It's called Spice Frontier. And I think it's going to be really, really fun. It's basically, the premise is Earth is gone and it's lost all its ingredients. And so now they're looking for new spices to cultivate like connection through food.
It's the different space spice. Not the Dune space spice.
Not the Dune spice.
Or the Star Wars space
spice. The actual spice.
Or just spice. Yeah.
That sounds awesome. I love that. I love when food is used as like a narrative plot device.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that is so exciting. We are going to be looking out for that. That sounds so cool. Yeah. Shout out Unreal Engine, by the way. I've been learning.
Oh, I was like, where's this going?
It seems hard.
Yeah, it is hard. But I'm such like a dedicated Corridor Digital fan. I find my inspiration there.
There's also, this is already out, but I would really love more people to know about it and see it. But I released a like comic book hybrid journal. So it's like half comic book, half journal. So all the comics.
Yeah, I remember you talking about that on the panel. Yeah.
It's finally out.
Hell yeah.
It's out.
Yay.
So half of it is like a comic, and then the prompt is based on whatever the comic image is. And I'm really excited about that. It's called Inner Monologues. Also, I don't know when this is going to come out. So this may be out. This may be not out by the time this comes out. I don't think it'll be out by the time it comes out. So look forward to it. I got my first lead in a movie.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
I know.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
You are an individual of many, many, many talents. Let's be real.
As we said at the top of the show, multifaceted.
Yeah, exactly. Like you said, multifaceted, silly goose. Yeah, so it's my first lead. It was my first acting in a movie, like an actual movie ever, an independent movie. It's a thriller. It's going to be on streaming services, so people can actually go on their TV.
That's awesome.
So whenever it comes out, it's going to be called Fear Lake Lanier. And yeah, I hope people check it out. And I hope I did a good job. I'm scared. It was my first time out here, coach. I take classes and I've been practicing, but it's like, there's nothing like the fear of actually doing it when you're like, oh, I got to put all my stuff to use now. Like, you know? So fingers crossed. And then Date Everything.
Yes.
Come and date me, prissy plastic.
We're gonna have to get these.
I'm a plant.
We've been pushing this game so much. We're gonna have to get these devs on the show or something.
Yeah. And then we can make the pitch.
Then we can make the pitch.
For number 2, the sequel.
Always grinding.
Always grind set.
I'm a father.
Oh my God.
Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, this is awesome.
This is fun.
Yeah, no, thank you guys for having me. This was like really, really fun. As you can see, I haven't stopped smiling. And y'all are such great hosts and great conversationalists, and also just like really fun to chat with. So like, I appreciate
tell
you
your
guys.
friends.
I will.
Tell your friends about me.
Surprise! We're doing a little break inside of our show. Bet you didn't expect that.
Oh my gosh, it's like showception.
But we were really lucky enough to get some free trading card.
Mine is already crinkling in my hand while I'm holding it.
Free trading card.
Okay, so we talked about free denim, we talked about free shoe. We got free card.
Free,
Should we
one
be talking
singular
about how
card.
much free stuff we
One
get?
singular card.
Thanks to the folks over at Wizards of the Coast,
Shout out
Magic the
Wizards.
Gathering. They sent us some of the
Coolest.
new Final Fantasy and Magic the Gathering
Dude,
cards.
I kind of jumped the gun and I opened one of my packs already.
Oh my God.
I had to see.
Anyway.
Also, if any of you guys get Vincent Valentine, you're on my Rob list.
Okay.
Let's go.
You have a Rob list?
Right.
No.
Rob people.
Okay, so here's how it's going to go. I'm going to give each of you a pack.
Sweet.
We're going to open them, but we're going to talk about some of our favorite Final Fantasy
And I see
games.
a little special one there too. What's that?
That's the one that has all the good cards. all
God
all the
pack.
fun cards. So we can open this together afterwards.
Sweet.
But we're each going to open a pack. And then let's just talk about our favorite Final Fantasy stuff. Obviously, there have been anime related things to
Yes,
Final Fantasy.
yes.
Ooh,
Who
should
wants
we
to
do
go
an
first? We should
ASMR?
go like one at a time.
Ooh, I like that sound. It's crispity crunchy.
Are you going first?
No, you go ahead.
Okay. This is so weird.
Guys, open or cut right now.
I feel like I'm doing like capital C content, but like I don't like that.
No, I could watch like hours of people opening packs like
I
that.
do already.
I did
Okay.
not like how you opened the pack though.
You didn't like that?
It was, you ripped the whole Okay.
We have Hero, which is just Hero Treasure Hero.
Ooh,
Ooh.
Oh wow.
Ooh.
kind of Freyren coated a little.
Baron Airship Kingdom, whatever that means.
Ooh, I love the
Ooh.
art. Wow.
Yeah, the art in this set is fantastic.
What kind of deck do you usually play when you play Magic?
I haven't played Magic since 2011.
I want zombies. I want rats. I want the undead. I want a spooky, scary deck.
You guys will like this one. Instant Ramen.
No way. Let me see that. And it's foil as well.
It must have to.
Oh
it
my
must,
God.
It must connect to like that cup ramen collab. they did. I
Wait.
think
Show
I
that
remember
off to the
correctly.
camera. That's so hilarious.
Instant Ramen.
So that's a new one for this series. Is it?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think a lot of these are because it's like artifact food. Okay, guys, this is getting really exciting because this is my girl Tifa.
No way!
Oh, hell yeah.
You pulled Tifa?
I love Memories of
Oh my
Nibelheim.
God.
Keep in mind, y'all, we don't know anything about like value of cards, so like this is purely off of the art.
That is so cool.
I do love
We're
this.
just pulling based off vibes.
I
I
love
love
this scene
Tifa.
from Final Fantasy VII.
Mhm. Good
With
one.
a follow-up from everyone's favorite game, Triple Triad, from Final Fantasy VIII. But look at the art on this card.
Oh,
bro.
man. That's incredible.
Look
wait.
at that.
That is sick.
Wow.
That is a good-looking card. It says enchantment. on it.
Enchantment.
Then yeah, I think that's all.
Oh,
the
you're
hits.
spreading it?
Yeah, because that's all the big hits as the
That is
as the
so
pro gamers
cool.
like to say. But
Wait, can I see the
that's another
pack?
card. Yeah.
That is awesome.
That was great.
Heck yeah.
Little warlock, a timeless artificer.
Lee, do you want to start yours? You can pass them to me to show the camera.
All right.
This is so fun.
How are you not going to shout out commune with beavers?
Commune with beavers.
How you not gonna shout out commune with beavers?
with beavers.
That's hysterical.
Oh, okay.
Call
Hero
the
Wizard.
mountain Chocobo.
Hero Wizard.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, I love that. The Final Fantasy IX Black Mage is one of my favorite character designs
Oh,
ever.
here we go.
What'd you
Here
get?
we
What'd you
go.
pull? What'd you pull?
Belam T-Rexar.
What the hell?
Ooh.
Yo,
Yeah.
is that Final Fantasy VIII?
I'm not sure which
It
one.
says in the
is.
bottom left.
Does it? Oh, let's see. That is Final Fantasy VIII. Yes, absolutely.
Do y'all have a favorite Final Fantasy game?
Oh man, 4 because Cecil. Yeah, that's my guy.
Mine's probably 9, but I'm also a Final Fantasy 15 truther.
Really?
Yeah, I love the idea that it's just a road trip with the boys.
I do love that. Fat
Just
Chocobo
Cerberus.
summon.
No,
Fat
No way!
Chocobo.
Oh my god.
Fat
Bruh.
Chocobo.
he's so cute.
So cute.
Chunky.
Oh.
It reminds me of the bird from Shield Hero.
Yep.
What's her name?
Philo.
Philo.
Can I
Yep.
see? Can I see?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Chocobo Kick.
Dude, you got like the Chocobo pack.
Is Chocobo kicking a giant crab monster?
Kick.
Dude, you should make a Chocobo deck.
That's a Final Fantasy IV. You got another Chocobo in there, don't you?
Yep. Travel the overworld.
Oh my gosh.
Another Chocobo card.
Traveling the other world with my Chocobo.
Oh, I got a Phoenix down.
Oh,
check that out.
Phoenix down.
Phoenix down.
Oh, Phoenix down.
Yeah, like the.
In my mind, it was like red. What is it? Red Hawk down or whatever.
This was for you, Leah. Zombie horror.
Oh, let me see.
We love the zombies. We love the rats. We love
the zombies. We love the rats. We love the vampires.
Leah, show me what you got.
Oh, is it my turn already?
Yeah.
Okay. We've got this crispy pack for your listening.
Nope, just open it.
I gave somebody goosebumps.
Just open it.
All right, here we go. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, we have peeled the pack.
I love
Are people
the
listening to this too, or is it just video?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm describing. We're peeling the pack. We're opening it. Oh, I got an art series card.
The art series cards are cool.
Pass it around, pass it around, pass it around.
You know what? I don't know what that is. Is that a dragon?
Sin, Spira's Punishment from... Is that from the first Final Fantasy?
Wait. This is very much giving Lord of the Rings a little bit. We got Mountain.
We got a land.
Oh!
What?
I got another Q-Trub foyer.
What was that?
The Q-Trub in the foyer.
Oh, yeah, the zombie one I pulled. But
it's
the
foiled up.
Oh.
That's cool.
Q-Trub.
Ooh,
oh, yeah.
We got Throom of the Vestige. This is a full-size art card.
That art looks so good.
That looks so good.
That's from Final Fantasy 13.
You know who I want to talk to on this show? Like whoever does like the fantasy art like this.
Ooh.
Like, let me know. Art directors out there would love to talk to you. We got Zodiac, Umbral God. Ninja's Blades. Oh my God, we have like photo mode.
Hell yeah, 15 representation,
bro. It's Prompto.
We've got like a photo mode.
I will say, Final Fantasy 15 is a deeply tragic story.
It is. For
how much of the game you spend just hanging out with your buds and cracking a cold one, it is a deeply tragic narrative. Yeah.
No, we got the evil pack. We got the Shinra reinforcements.
Oh no.
We're off that evil pack.
I need to
end of the line, punk.
This is cool. Obviously, I love to see like my favorite classic characters on here. We've got Aerith on the eject action card.
Nice.
Do you guys want to open our collector booster now?
Yeah.
I would love to do that. This guy looks straight out of Cyberpunk. Literally, I think I have this.
Blitzball. Is that Final Fantasy 10?
That's very cool.
The collector booster. This is the one that's going to let us buy a house.
You have to let me keep commune with beavers.
You can keep commune with beavers. But I'm grading the rest of them.
You all right over there, buddy? You got it?
Yeah, I wanted to save the art, but
this is so cool. Hold it up to the mic at least.
I got it.
Some ASMR.
There we go.
They have a firmness to them, the collector boosters. Yeah. Okay. We have Hero. Oh, hold on.
Whoa.
Hero, Robot Warrior.
Oh,
dude,
hell yeah.
That card looks sick.
That card is awesome.
We have, this looks insane. Final Fantasy 15. It looks like one of the black Chocobo cards.
Oh, hell yeah.
Wait.
Hi, this is Future Nick. Just wanted to say I didn't realize that this was the second rarest card in the whole set until after we finished recording. I'm sorry. Okay, back to the card opening stuff.
And it's in Japanese.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Really, really cool. One of y'all can have this because it's another Memories of Nemo.
Yes! I'm going to make a pair of earrings out of them. Just kidding.
We have Ultimate Magic Meteor.
Oh.
Ooh.
Cool.
Ooh. We have Sin Unending Cataclysm.
Wait, that's the regular version of this art series card. That's cool.
The Fire Crystal from Final Fantasy 3. Look at that art, dude. That art looks so good.
Yeah.
Memories Returning, Final Fantasy 8.
Me when my memories return. Me when the amnesia is leaving me.
The card I play when my memories return. This beautiful Final Fantasy IX Forest Land card.
Ooh, wow. Let me see that one. That one's like
Forest.
Yo, look at this
pretty.
Final Fantasy 16 card.
Oh my God.
That art is insane.
dude, that's like
Clash
a
of the
kaiju transformation.
Gaius van Bilser.
Whoa, wait. That's cool.
Yeah. That one's
I
cool.
don't know what you're trying to say.
I don't know. Shantoto, Tactician Magician from Final Fantasy XI.
Oh, the Tactician Magician. What's up?
Sounds like a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Ambrosia Whiteheart.
Oh, wow.
Final Fantasy 16. Chocobo.
Oh,
Chocobo.
that's going in the Chocobo
Chocobo.
deck.
Going in
That's
the
going in the
Chocobo
Chocobo
deck.
deck.
The Dark Knight's Great Sword from Final Fantasy 14.
That sounds like an isekai title too.
It does.
I got a Balam T-Rex R
Oh, hell yeah.
foil version. And this one's for you, Leah.
Okay.
Vincent's Limit Break. Oh, there you go.
Oh my god.
And the last
So
one is
cool.
Airship Crash. Very sad.
Yeah, it's really sad, actually.
Well, I know what my favorite card is.
Well, that was fun.
That was awesome.
This is so
Thanks
cool.
to
More,
Magic
please.
the Gathering.
Yeah,
for sending
shout out
cards.
to-
more,
Yeah, thanks,
more,
guys.
please.
Shout out to Magic. Shout out to Wizards.
This is a fun
also,
set.
Very weird how like Wizard of the Coast has been a part of like our lives for like almost the entirety of our lives. So
from the OG Pokemon days
Yeah,
to
man.
this. So
Yeah.
I hope you guys enjoyed that.
This is
Hopefully we
cool.
get to do more of that stuff.
hell
But,
yeah, dude. No, this Black Chocobo card.
That's
Man,
sick.
this is it.
But yeah, back to the episode.
That was cool.
Yeah.
You know what? I was kind of halfway joking, but kind of halfway not. We should just get the Date Anything devs on the
Date
show.
everything.
Everything.
You can't
anything.
date
Anything and
Anything,
everything.
everything,
That's the
anything and
sequel.
everything.
Anything
Anyway.
and everything is the sequel.
I
Give
bet
it
is.
free money ideas here. But no, we should definitely get them on the show. I mean, because we've had enough of the VA cast on our show. So
I'm ready
we
for a
just-
let's play.
We got to close the loop.
We're gonna
We gotta
manifest
close
this.
the loop here,
I'm telling you,
guys.
we're gonna play podcasts.
Yeah.
Look at my mind.
But no,
I thought you went in my life.
Kiera was awesome.
Yes.
Loved having her on the show. Loved having her on the Blurreds panel.
If this episode comes out after AX, it was great getting to see Kiera at AX.
Yep.
If this episode comes out before AX,
We hope to see you at AX.
yeah, I can't wait to see Kiera at AX. And
On
you
a
can leave
real
both of
note-
those cuts in.
Right. You just leave them both.
On a real note, I think she is like one of the most like talented
Oh yeah.
creators in our space right now. Like she kind of does it all. She
Yeah.
do it all. She's with it all.
Yeah, she's like in conversations since I joined the industry
Mhm.
7 years ago. Like her name is always there,
Mhm.
and there's a reason for that. And it was awesome getting a chance to talk to her.
Period. Yeah.
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 Meow.
Yeah.
Meow.
Yeah. Sure.
Meow.
What is? I don't know what's happening.
You're up.
Lee, do you want to take us out, Lee?
Yeah, before this train goes completely off the tracks, hello, Final Destination. Thanks everyone
All
for
this free
joining us.
promo. Can we get some money, please?
Thanks for joining us for another episode of the Anime Effect, brought to you by Crunchyroll and the folks over at Sony Music Entertainment. Be sure to subscribe so you never miss an episode.
Listen, y'all. If you're watching this video on YouTube, on Crunchyroll, hop on over to Apple Podcast or Spotify.
Mm-hmm.
Subscribe to our show there, because did you know that there's a whole other show that we do?
Yeah. There's a whole other show that we do every week.
Yeah.
You're missing some of the funniest goofs and gaffes.
Yeah, we're off camera for that, so it gets really buck wild.
Yeah.
But those are our news episodes. You can check those out on the feed and leave us a 5-star review.
Check out the news.
My soldiers rage.
The-
They go on the internet and they leave a 5-star rating.
The Anime Effect is hosted by me, Nick Friedman, LeAlec Murray, and Leah President. We are executive produced by Jonathan Hurst, Joanna Clay, and also yours truly. Our lead producer is Kyla Carnero, and our associate producer is Zoe Culkin. Open Ended Films recorded and Pixelworks edited the video. Our head of production is Sammy Allison. Special thanks to Carla Solorzano and to Mika Balance-Kalasny.
We'll be back next week with even more anime, of course.
And there's nothing you can do about
I
it.
thought there was
Yeah.
another part there, but yeah, there's nothing you can do
Yeah.
about it. Thank y'all. Later days.
Love you guys. See you next time. Because tonight will be the night that I will fall for you
I hate it.
over again. Don't make me change my mind, or I won't live to see another.
Live.
Live.
Yeah.
See, that doesn't sound as good.